What is up, killers? Kevin today back with a brand new episode of 5 new console mods to hit the Bethesda on our website this week. This is going to be episode 566 within my series, but without further ado guys, let's just jump straight into the video. Illyr Wood Elf follower coming in at 41.3 megabytes of a download. This is going to be a standalone follower. Her race is going to be Wood Elf. Her level base is going to be 25. She has a combat range, and the location of this particular follower is going to be in the Dead Man's Drink, weight of 50. Now, this follower is absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. Does come with pretty much everything you do expect to see on screen. Now, nothing's been altered or changed. I haven't given her a set of armor, and said before, her preference sort of to do with combat is heavily going to be ranger. If you're sort of the person that wants to take the brunt and the brute force of the actual army itself, thus going in there, charging straight on, this follower is going to be great for you. But as a support character side by side in your adventure, battling along with you, probably not the best course of action. Very good at long distance, but up close and personal, not very viable. Marfleet's loading screens, coming in at 114.1 kilobytes of a download. This is going to be one of the first mod authors mods to hit the Bethesda on a website. I love it when new mod authors stumble across the creation kit and start making their own beautiful gems. For this one, it is going to be taking a few weeks to complete and create, but hopefully moving on to bigger and better things. The text from the loading screens vanilla wise has been replaced with something more funny, a little bit more violent, or something sarcastic in variants of those particular categories. If you're getting a little bit bored to do with the loading screens, or want to see some sort of Easter eggs within the text to do with loading screens, this one is definitely going to change that vanilla feel. Argonians Revamped, coming in at 24.6 kilobytes of a download. Argonians are interesting races with a rich background. This, however, was not appeared and presented via playing the vanilla Argonian race within the game. Generic racial abilities and humor, other general bonuses, and a bunch of other jargon that just didn't make any sense. Now Argonians are revamped to have abilities worth within their own rich history. Powers and things have been changed, such as shadow scale. Will not be listing all the things that it does change within this particular mod, but if you are interested and it does tickle your pickle by this small description, have a little read up, and I do encourage you to try it out purely on the fact of the download size is low. But as I said before, shadow scale, alchemy, high speed, and as well a few other different things to do with the racial powers have been tweaked. This is very nice indeed. Personally, a new scoop of a sort of rebuild of the vanilla sort of comparison to do with the Argonians themselves. I prefer this one, as a lot of the changes do make a lot more sense and benefit the Argonians within the game. Black Nordic gear. This one is going to be a request and coming in at 16.6 kilobytes of a download. For this particular one, it is going to be a simple mod request from the community to add a black version of the Nordic armor with that beautiful and strange texture scattered around. For this particular one, it is more noticeable on females for some reason with the light reflecting, but apart from that, male and female can wear this particular set with no issues whatsoever. To obtain this, all you need to do is head over to the Sleeping Giants in at Riverwood. Once inside, turn left and go into the first room, and you'll be presented at the back of the room with a small chest. In there will be a set of black Nordic gear. Also as well, upon that will be a few other different trinkets and bits and bobs for you guys to pick up and try out. Very interesting indeed. This mod author is working on a lot of requests for the PlayStation 4 users, so if you do have one, make sure to head over to the page and put your requests down there via the comments. Inferno Fire effects reduct plus smoking torches and candles and candle glow, coming in at a big download size of 130 megabytes of a download. This is beautiful. Before you get into that download size, it's a collection of a few different mods crammed into this particular sort of load order within itself, and honestly, if I had the space, I definitely would keep this. This is a beautiful sort of addition to add to the game. Not only does it change most of the fire or other different elements within there, it also changes the candle glow to give that immersion to do with the game, heavy to do with the environment too. It's absolutely beautiful, and some of the graphics, such as the sort of steam or smoke, shall we say, coming off the candles, look absolutely gorgeous. The features of this one changes all the fire effects within the game, including spells, fireplaces, campfires, torches, candles, creatures that use fire attacks too within the game, new flame glow, color, size, and sort of title or tile option to do with the candles, the higher resolution textures for effects too, and there's a complete rework of the meshes for a proper application to do with the visual effects. It looks absolutely stunning. Guys, if you do want to sort of have something that is incredibly immersive within your load order, maybe you're sort of slightly tweaking the vanilla base game and have got a little bit of download size left, or download room should I say, within your load order, and you can squeeze this in there, I would highly recommend it. So guys, that's the end of this particular episode. This has been episode 566 within my series. Guys, if you did enjoy it, I'd very much appreciate a like on the video. It does help me out an awful lot. If you're new around it too, why not consider clicking that subscribe button right next to it as well. There is going to be a bell icon. Apparently, if you click that, you will get a notification in some way, shape or form every single time I post a video like this to the channel. But guys, until the next one, this has been Killerkev here, and Killerkev out.